Do you have trouble coming up with ideas for content? Do you feel like you're in a constant state of writer's block? Do you ever wonder how some people seem to come up with this amazing content almost effortlessly, day in and day out? Hi. Like you, I struggled with coming up with what to write about. And then I discovered the magical powers of owning a fluffy Alaskan Husky. But really, it typically stems from thinking way too hard about it. There's so many experiences in your life and in your day-to-day where you can tap into and bring them to life. But before we get into that, I want to talk about one of the big mistakes people make when it comes to creating content, and that's getting stuck in that perfect mentality, just wanting it to be absolutely perfect before they hit publish. And even though I've written a ton of stuff, worked on copy for a handful of clients and campaigns, I still have plenty of days where what I write is not that great. But you get it out anyway. You get it to as good of a place as you can get, and then you just share it with the world. You can't get stuck in this perfection state, because nothing you ever do, whether it's content or whatever it is you create, nothing is ever going to be perfect. So just accept that everything is not going to be great and just wait. Now, when it comes to consistently creating great content, I think it all starts with really being tapped into your audience, your target market, your customers, really understanding what it is they're experiencing, what it is they're going through, what their pains are, what their challenges are. And by really understanding them and what it is they're experiencing, you can talk about the things that will help them solve their problems. Another thing is looking at your industry. So what things are going on? What new things are coming out? What strategies or tactics or systems seem to be working? What's working for you? What is your perspective on this tool, or what's your take on this interesting trend happening? There's just so many different angles you can look at things and where you can take your content. Case studies, testimonials, so work you did for other people, what was that like? How was that experience? What result did they get by working with you? What mistakes or screw-ups have you made? Not just in the past, but recently. Just being honest about these problems you had and these mistakes you made, just talking about them and just sharing them with others. And you know, a lot of people are very hesitant to sharing this kind of stuff, but it's important because it really shows people that, one, you're human and you're not perfect, and that you're someone they can trust. And stepping beyond these prompts, just having some fun, you know, talking about something that interests you, just something that is fascinating to you, that you have been thinking about. And it doesn't have to, you know, the content you create doesn't just have to be about your industry and your market and super targeted to your customers. It can also be stuff that you find interesting. Sharing your unique take, your unique perspective, your different angle. Because let's face it, anyone can write 5 tips to super high converting Facebook ads, but not everyone can write about it like you and from your perspective. We need more unique perspectives. You need, with your content, to add your own flavor to it. So these are just a few ways to come up with great content ideas. And if you keep finding yourself having trouble coming up with stuff to write about, simply do more things. Go to more events, talk to more people, network with more like-minded people, and you'll in turn have more experiences to pull from and write about.